Hello, everybody. In Amelia Island, about to fly home to New York. Just finished the SIOR convention here. It was really, really good. I got to speak at it, which was fantastic. So we're going to beat some weather that is coming from the west, and it's going to cover about 1/3 of the country. So we're going to get up and out, climb high over it. Fernandina traffic, HondaJet taxiing out of FBO for runway 27, Fernandina. And Fernandina traffic, I heard someone say runway 22, HondaJet wants to cross runway 22. I don't see anybody inbound, but is anybody coming in?
We're on the downwind, Bucket 332. We can extend for you if you need.
No, you don't have to extend. I can cross it right now. If you're on the downwind, you're good.
That sounds good.
Good airport to do some training, nice and quiet.
Oh yeah, it's beautiful. Bucket 332 is left midfield down for 22. You got the traffic side on the runway.
HondaJet has crossed 22, no factor. We're going to hold short this runway here. HondaJet 0 Delta Charlie, just want to verify the heading on departure. It's 320, correct? Okay, HondaJet 0 Delta Charlie's cleared for release. I just got one guy in the pattern. I just got to check where he's at, and I'll be departing within minutes. Up to 2,000 feet, 320 on the heading. Speak to you soon. Fernandina traffic, HondaJet now ready for takeoff, runway 27. I know someone was practicing in the pattern. Looks like you're landing.
Yeah, we're short flying for 22. That's Bucket 332.
Okay, wait for you to land. Charlie, Fernandina traffic, HondaJet taking runway 27 for immediate takeoff.
HondaJet, do your thing.
Thank you.
Fernandina traffic 332 is on the go, 22, clear of all runways, and making left traffic.
Okay, Cessna, I'll be taking, there's a HondaJet, I'll be taking off runway 27, climbing up to 2,000 feet, and turning to a heading of 320. So I'll be watching for you, watching me too, please.
We're watching out for you, Bucket 332.
Okay. Full power before brake release. Okay, here we go. Everything's looking good.
Fernandina traffic 99725 coming in from the south for runway 22. Going to fly at 1,000 meters downwind for touch and goes Fernandina traffic.
Right.
And we'll be following the gray sky.
Rotate up and away.
7176 Quebec is south.
Gears coming up. MCT on the thrust. Flaps are coming up. I'll be looking for that little Cessna. And turning here to the right in a second. And flying it for fun, practice. Okay, 1,000 feet to go.
Fernandina traffic 332 left midfield down 22, me touch go, Fernandina.
Fernandina traffic, Gray Skyhawk 7176 Quebec, entering the downwind runway 22, Fernandina.
It's 2,000 feet. Autopilot on, pull some power. Okay, want to capture 2,000 feet. Hello, come on, capture.
Fernandina traffic 99725, entering left downwind for runway 22, touch and goes Fernandina traffic.
Speed target.
And Fernandina traffic, HondaJet's out of your hair.
Speed target.
We're at 2,000 feet, 320 on the heading, about 5 miles from the airport. Have a good day.
12 o'clock and 12 miles of ice in sight.
Inside 1833.
American 1833, cleared visual approach runway 26, contact tower 18.3.
Okay, we're at 2,000 feet, 320 on the heading. We're going to call Jax, put on the autopilot to assist.
Jacksonville Scout 552 for Alpha 2000.
Bumpy. That's because of the sun heating up the earth, which heats up the air.
2985.
There'll be storms probably all along our route. Hello, Jax, HondaJet 430 Delta Charlie, 2,000 feet on a heading 320 assign.
HondaJet 430 Delta Charlie, Jax departure ident, climbing to 15,000.
There you go, and I ident 15,000 Delta Charlie. Thank you.
0 Delta Charlie, better contact about 8 Northwest Fernandina Beach Airport, leaving 4,000, flighting 360.
Leaving 4,000, heading 360 for HondaJet 430 Delta Charlie. Thank you. Okay. Belch that. Go to MCT.
254 Charlie Sierra Jax approach altimeter 2985 and just confirm your destination.
Set it to 15,000 feet.
Roger, sounds good, and I'll have Laura for you in a little bit.
Thanks so much. We'll try to
And for HondaJet 0 Delta Charlie, you said 360 is the heading on at 4,000, correct?
Affirmative.
Thank you. You know, there's no shame in asking. I would say there's shame in not asking if you're not 100% sure. And we're about to enter some clouds, so I'm going to throw on the engine heat. I really don't think there's any ice, but okay, 360, did the heading turn. Now let's go back. Landing gear is up. Go damper is engaged. Flaps are up all the way. Confirming that. Okay, we did all this. Tires protection is on, but now I can turn it off. I'm through the clouds. And pressurization, we're going to check. It is pressurizing. It's a good thing. Jet, you certainly want that. All right, so that's pretty much done with the checklist for the moment. Look at that weather. It's going to get nasty, I know. Oh, look at that weather. OMG. Seriously, pray for the people in the storm path. That is life-threatening weather when you are on the ground. We're talking about tornadoes.
November 0 Delta Charlie, proceed direct SSI. Contact Jack Center 124.67.
2467, direct SSI, 0 Delta Charlie. Thank you. Jack Center, HondaJet 430 Delta Charlie, 10,000 for 15,000.
430 Delta Charlie, Jack Center. Clear direct to Whisper, climb maintain, level 230.
Direct Whisper 2300 Delta Charlie, thank you. I'm actually going to ask for some shortcuts to get above this weather too. It's not too busy down here, at least that's my perception. Not like New York airspace, so let's see if they give me like direct CACet. Jax, for HondaJet 430 Delta Charlie, requesting direct CACet.
0 Delta Charlie, for direct CACet.
Thank you, Jack. 0 Delta Charlie, CACet.
I will call. 853 Jack Center, climb maintain, level 230.
230, 853. Jack Center, Field Jet 417, smooth and happy, 10,000.
Smooth and happy.
Jack Center, Roger. Welcome, I'll fire for you.
I never heard that one before. Oh, you got like pilot humor and air traffic controller humor. Right up there with military humor. Boy, look at that storm. That is unbelievable. That is like 1/3 of the country. It's spanning.
Field Jet 417.
It looks like, well, 20% at least. So our goal is to get high over here. Might have to go out over the water.
53, clear direct Taylor.
But there's a good chance, well, should be able to top it.
430 Delta Charlie, contact Jacksonville Center 126.12.
2612 Delta Charlie, good day. Hello, Jax, HondaJet 430 Delta Charlie, flight level 227 for 230 and higher when you can, please.
Jet share 707, clear direct destination. November 430 Delta Charlie, Jack Center. Climb and maintain, flight level 330.
Flight level 330 now for 0 Delta Charlie. Thank you so much. To start.
And Jackson 788, we're going to need right deviations for weather.
So we got the radar going, and of course the next red. Next red can have a delay. It is extremely useful, but radars do, I guess, the millisecond or second. You know, so this is strategic, that's tactical.
November 430 Delta Charlie, Jack Center, Roger. Moderate to extreme precipitation from your 9 to your 12 o'clock for at least next 100 miles.
And hello, Jack Center, roger that. And so I'm deviating to the right. I do appreciate that heads up. Climbing to flight level 410. Would love to get flight level 430 to help get on top of the storms.
Can't do 43. If you can make 45, I can give it to you. Just too many deviating aircraft ahead, but the tops are above 47. People up there even deviated.
I'll just deviate to the right. Thank you so much.
Roger, thank you.
So that's the true reason why I couldn't get 43 before. Too many people deviating and the airspace is a little bit clogged.
124, Roger, thank you.
She's saying the storm goes up to 47,000. That is a mean storm. But you know what? I see a plane above me. I think I'm about to break out. Maybe.
After 2344, you got the right report time 35.
On days like this, it is good. You can fly at night, but it is better when you're flying with this kind of weather to fly in day if possible. Because if you can get your eyeballs on the storm. There's nothing better than that. These crosses are lightning, and of course you don't want to go. I prefer not to go in the yellow.
30
Stay out of the yellow. Green I'll go through.
Yeah, clear direct
Not yellow, orange, not red, and definitely never where there's a little tease to thunderstorm. That's lightning. So even here it's in the green. That's building. That means there's a thunderstorm there, and it will eventually turn yellow and red. So we'll avoid that too.
Contact Washington.
Yeah, I see blue sky now. You can probably see that in the cameras.
American 341, you able 37 for traffic?
So I may be able to hook it back to the left.
Checking.
Yep, looks like. So this isn't as high as of yet. Yep, blue sky. So now you can see what I'm talking about.
American 341.
You have your radar, you have your X-ray, and you have your Type 1A eyeballs. And my eyeballs have said we're on top. And I could see, you know, where the storms are. If you look out the pilot side, you could see little things breaking through. And that's this stuff over here, right here.
Air Transat 651, contact.
We'll stay on this for a little bit longer, then I should be able to turn back because I could see I'm on top. So I think this video will be fairly instructive for people that want to know how you get around thunderstorms and deviation and what have you. You're using a bunch of tools in your tool bag or a few tools.
Yeah, departing runway 1.
Runway 1.
No time in effect. I apart departure outside ground control for taxi to
traffic 12 o'clock, 5 miles opposite direction. Embraer flight level 200.
CMTCAS looking visual for HondaJet 430 Delta Charlie. Thank you. So there he is, TCAS. And we're looking.
Upjet 47, turn 10
As I suspected, they're using runway 1.
Upjet 47.
Starting our descent. 265 knots until I get under 10,000 feet. Then I got limited to 250 knots. Under 18,000, we use the local barometric pressure.
November 430 Delta Charlie, traffic no factor, contact Boston Center 135.8.
35.8 Boston 0 Delta Charlie, good day.
Upjet 47,
35.80, thanks for that. Going to speak to Boston, going down to 9,000. Hello Boston, HondaJet 430 Delta Charlie, coming out of 15,600 for 9,000.
HondaJet 430 Delta Charlie, Boston Center, hello, Kennedy, altimeter 2973.
2973, 0 Delta Charlie. So I'm setting up the approach. No, it's VFR there. Even though I'm coming from the east, coming from the west, they're gonna swing me over all the way around, at least to Sardi, and then so I'll be coming back from the east. Waste of fuel, but what can I say? It is what it is. So our LPV will go through clouds. We'll put on our anti-ice.
Bell 394 descend and maintain 9,000.
9,000. That's a thin layer. All right, through the clouds. Boy, that took about a millisecond. I got to slow it up to 250 knots now, under 10,000 feet.
Stand 351, contact Boston Center 124.52.
2452, stand 351.
So on this approach, we could get down to 335 feet. I know it's VFR, but we always plug this in. If you always do it, then it just becomes, rote memorized, the same procedure, so that, some days when you're in a really busy flight and it's really crappy, you're just doing the same thing. You're not doing anything more. So that's why, personally, I like to do that. I just got that down pat in my brain, what to do, and I could go very quick with my fingers. Okay, landing data. So I need 3,300 feet out of 51. Obviously, very doable. We'll see how short I can stop it, though. I'm not going to burn up the brakes. But, so our VREF speed is going to be 110. We're going to post that here in a second. So that's the speed I want to be over the numbers. And 2-knot headwind, right, crosswind of 2 knots. So pretty straightforward, pretty easy. We're going to head and post that, and that will go over here.
430 Delta Charlie, contact New York approach 120.05.
20050 Delta Charlie, thank you. 2005. This is the controller I can ask to go to get a shortcut.
Welcome back.
Hello, New York, HondaJet 430 Delta Charlie. Have the information at Farmingdale and descending from 8,600 feet to 7,000. Requesting Deer Park when you can.
430 Delta Charlie, New York, altimeter 271, descend and maintain 3,000. And I have a turn for you as soon as I need lower before I can turn you.
Understood. 3,000 Delta Charlie, and actually, if we can get direct Woolig, and then we'll take the runway 1 inbound. To complete my sentence, RNAV runway 1 inbound. Okay, I'll pull some power. So he's got to 70 before he gets
430 proceed direct Woolig and speed 210.
Speed 210, Woolig. Thank you so much. 0 Delta Charlie.
Delta Charlie, descend and maintain 4,000.
4,000, 0 Delta Charlie. So we're direct Woolig, 4,000 feet, going back to speed of 210, going through my checklist. Really easy, I'm the only one on board. So the next thing up, negative CAS messages, have ATIS. Didn't quite get the nomenclature of the ATIS, so we'll listen to that again.
Departing runway 1. Advise your public Tyler on your show contact, you have Oscar.
Oscar. So Oscar is the information.
35, turn right heading 090.
I think I can remember that, but I can write it down.
Frontier 4935, turn right heading 090.
Right heading 090, Frontier 5435.
Okay.
430 Delta Charlie, contact New York 125.7.
25.7, and thanks for the shortcut, 0 Delta Charlie. 570, expedite.
972.
Okay.
9,000, 297.
So we're going to talk to New York, tower standing by, have the information, completed the checklist. All set. Hello, New York, HondaJet 430 Delta Charlie, direct Woolig, 4,000 feet.
HondaJet 430 Delta Charlie, near approach, Oscar current, and are you looking for the RNAV 1?
That is correct, ma'am. RNAV 1, I do have Oscar 0 Delta Charlie.
Thank you. You can proceed direct Woolog, descend and maintain 2,000.
2,000 direct Woolig, 0 Delta Charlie, thanks. All right, dial in 2,000.
Delta 333, flight level 202,
that.
descending across landing 250 knots, flight level 190, ATIS uniform.
I've said on many of my videos, it stands for flight level change.
After LaGuardia, heading
So pull some
140.
power now.
Delta
So you can
333.
see we're coming into it.
What's the Aviation right heading 180, descend and maintain
I'm going to
8,000.
split that screen. I'm going to bring up the approach plate so you can follow along. We're going to soon be right here. You'll see the plane come on.
Yep, with 407, descend and maintain 3,000.
So here's our traffic off the right. Descending to 2,000 at 210 knots. And a quick drink of water. Reasons when you fly jet, you like to go instrument. This is
Number
one of them.
5305, near approach, sliding 240, vectors ILS 4, right approach.
So in a few seconds here, we're going to start the turn
Number
inbound.
5305, thank you, descend and maintain 900,000, Kennedy Alpha 2972.
And then we're going to slow it down.
72 and 900,000.
Actually slow it down a little bit now.
Delta 333, turn right heading 180, contact approach 128.12.
Heading 180, 2812.
We have to get
Delta
under 200
333.
knots to deploy our first notch of flaps, and that's coming up now. So we're under 200 knots, we're starting the turn. Okay, first notch of flaps. Turn inbound.
Cargo located 10,
And that
heavy
was the
sliding
one thing on my
130,
checklist
descend
I
and maintain
want to check
13,000.
This thing will be landing gear.
130, descend and maintain 13,000.
So we're monitoring.
Delta 169,
It
heavy.
is VFR outside, albeit a little bit gray, but clearly you can see Long Island and the airport. You'll see
New York
that
approach today,
soon.
127 Charlie Heavy,
We're turning into it.
Virgin 127 Charlie Heavy, near approach, check ILS 4,
Our next thing on the checklist,
Roger, full ride, Virgin 127 Charlie.
modulating the power here, will be to
HondaJet 0 Delta Charlie, contact Republic Tower 118.8.
over to Republic. Have a good day, 0 Delta Charlie. Hello, Republic. HondaJet 430 Delta Charlie coming home with information, Oscar. Inbound on the RNAV 1 approach, just turned inside of land.
HondaJet 430 Delta Charlie Republic. Tower, continue on the approach runway 1. Reduce the final approach speed, please. Traffic 5 miles ahead on final. I'll break them off as necessary.
Vertical track.
I am on my approach speed. I'll slow it down a little bit more for HondaJet 0 Delta Charlie. Okay, we're going to drop the gear. I mean, for this segment of the approach, I'm on the right speed. I'll slow it down for him.
Frequency change approved, 593.
HondaJet 0 Delta Charlie, runway 1, clear land, wind 040 at 5.
Clear to land, rudder to wind, 0 Delta Charlie, thank you.
0 Whiskey Charlie, right turn at Golf 5, and Takeoff 4, and straight in with me.
Right turn at Golf 4, and straight in with you.
I'll go next notch of flaps. Landing flaps are now deployed. So, landing gear, speed brake is not being used, and landing flaps. Next thing is capture VREF. Wow, look at the amount of planes there in this area. This is a big city, you know. Alright, so my next thing is to get to VREF. VREF was 110. So there's three things that we always like to do
433, turn left, Bravo 5,
on landing. We want to be on glide slope, which we're doing. We're letting the autopilot fly, but I'm going to take it over here in a second. We want to be on speed, which is VREF.
Calling inbound, requesting touch and goes. It came through with a lot of static. Say again.
And we want to put the wheels down at or before the 1,000 foot marker, and then you'll get an optimal landing, optimal as far as landing distance. I'm going to kick off the autopilot and fly from
Republic Tower, touch and goes on request.
Autopilot now off.
Runway 1.
Turning base, and Mike Alpha.
A little bit of power.
Republic Tower,
So I'm going to be at VREF,
headed towards Deer Park, and we're looking
right over the numbers. I don't believe in being at VREF 5 miles out.
We also have Oscar.
Don't think that's prudent. Come left.
Republic Tower, Ghost 15 over Captree with estimation Oscar, looking for a full.
Then a glide slope.
Vickers 15 Republic Tower, right base inner shoreline, runway 1.
Nudging the power, come left a little.
Runway 1, Vickers 15. Tower 700.
500.
500 feet.
Piper 9 Delta Foxtrot, that one's much better, thanks.
Thank you, good sir.
Piper 270, traffic on
Down a
final,
little bit.
forward left 1 mile, 900 feet.
Come down a little bit.
Piper 270, follow the traffic.
Following the traffic, 270.
Gear is down. Gear is down. Final check. A little bit of power.
Minimums. Minimums.
Cessna 798 Lima Alpha, Republic Tower, right
on
down
glide slope, right on VREF. Looking good, looking good. Try to give you a good landing out of this. Pull it back a knot or two. Down a little bit, down a little bit. Gears down. Power's coming out.
State 34, Roger, I have your request, right downwind, runway 1.
Right down on runway 1, Commodore State 34.
Right at the 1,000 foot markers.
4,000.
Blind brakes.
61942, runway 1, line up and wait traffic, 2 mile final.
Line up and wait, 61942.
3,000.
HondaJet 0 Delta Charlie going to Atlantic.
Yes, sir.
0 Delta Charlie, the next left turn at Bravo 4, then contact ground point 6.
Bravo 4, ground point 6, 0 Delta Charlie, thank you. So that was a nice landing. Could have made it even a little bit shorter. Everything was right on the money. Hello, Republic. HondaJet 430 Delta Charlie, off of 1 to Atlantic, please.
HondaJet 430 Delta Charlie, Republic Ground, text to Atlantic via Bravo, crossing 14, welcome home.
Thank you. Glad to be home. Hope you all liked the flight, maybe learned a few things, weather deviation. Hope the landing was instructive. You know how I like to approach it, the three main things. Airspeed control, being on glide slope, and putting the wheels down at or before the 1,000 foot marker. And then everything works out. It's all physics, right? I gotta slow it up here, boy. This is like a conga line of students trying to get out. Well, that's why you carry extra fuel. Got plenty of fuel. A lot of trainers today. While we're waiting, as always, I'd like to remind people, if you like what we're doing, don't forget to subscribe. That obviously helps the YouTube algorithm show you more of our stuff. Also, like the video if you like it, and if you don't, let us know why. And if there's things you'd like to see, like to hear, let us know in the comments. That's pretty funny. You can see that guy's arm sticking out of the plane. In a light trainer like that, that's a Cessna 152, I believe. Actually has operable windows, which is pretty damn cool. And on a hot day, it's really very useful. You know, when they close, you close it before you take off. But you can actually open the window in flight, probably up to a certain speed. But very useful if you want to take aerial photography. You can actually stick the lens outside in the airstream instead of trying to shoot through the plexiglass. This is a good day for training because the winds are light, so a lot of trainers.
6, taxi Alpha Bravo.
All right.
Alpha Bravo, runway 1, Bravo 6, turn 112 Whiskey.
We could taxi on ahead.
We're on up.
November 0 Foxtrot Whiskey, behind the jet off your right wing, runway 1 Bravo 6, taxi via Bravo.
Behind that jet, we're going to go to Bravo 6 via Bravo for 800 Foxtrot.
What the heck? All right, well, thanks for joining me on the flight. I hope you got something out of it, and please let us know what you'd like to see. Don Catalano from iOptimizeRealty, signing out.
And departure to the southwest.